Hey guys, what's going on today? Old Brother Cupboard here, coming to you from my kitchen. And today, I'm going to try to get over a hurdle in my culinary life that has been plaguing me for quite a while. I cook because cooking makes me happy. It relaxes me. It's therapeutic. Baking, however, baking's the exact opposite. Baking triggers a feeling in me similar to when I get out of bed first thing in the morning and all three children start chanting "Dad" in unison while the dog's scratching at the door to go out, the telephone's ringing, and somehow little Timmy from down the way has managed to sneak into my house and is now torturing my cat. That's how baking makes me feel. But I'm going to overcome that. I'm going to get past this culinary handicap and I'm going to bake my very first cake that's not a cheesecake. And I'm going to get you guys to come along with me to see how this goes. And maybe this is my first step on the road to enjoying the world of baking. So let's see how this goes. Come along, guys. Let's get it done.
Alright guys, so I decided on a walnut carrot cake. I knew everyone in my house liked carrot cake, so that's what we're going to do. And to start out, the biggest thing I found helped me with this, get past my baking anxiety, measure every single ingredient out first in little bowls and set them close to your workspace. This helped me a ton. Organization is key. So we're going to take our eggs, oil, sugar, and vanilla and add them to a mixing bowl. So I've got 4 eggs. I'm just going to crack them in. Got to add 1¼ cups of vegetable oil. I thought that was a ton of oil. Never made a cake before. Turns out these people know what they're talking about. Go figure. 2 cups of white sugar. You could do 1 cup brown sugar, 1 cup white sugar if you want to. And your 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. We're going to take it. We're going to beat it on high until it forms a nice smooth emulsification that looks just like this. Now it's time to add our dry ingredients. Whenever I have to use flour, I always sift it in with a strainer like this or an actual sifter. It helps prevent lumping when you're mixing it all together. It gives you a quicker and more efficient mixing. Got my seasonings there as well. Can you tell I don't bake? I said seasonings for cinnamon. Baking powder, baking soda, and salt. So that's all been added in. We're going to take our mixer. We're going to beat this on high until we form a nice, smooth cake batter. Now it's time to take those 3 cups of carrots that we grated earlier, and we're just going to take them, dump them in, and we're going to take our spatula and just fold them in nice and gently. We don't need to beat them in. We don't need to pulverize these carrots. You're going to spoon this around, mix it up until it looks just like this. Then we have our last ingredient. Turns out baking a cake, not as tough as it sounds. I am super excited. I'm going to bake more cakes, I can tell you that much, because this was not hard at all. Took those walnuts, I added them in. I'm going to take a greased cake pan and I'm going to spoon my cake batter into the cake pan, just like this. Once everything's nice and level and in that cake pan, I'm going to take it. I'm going to chuck it in a 350-degree oven for 1 hour until I can take a toothpick and poke it in the cake and it comes out clean. Alright, exactly 1 hour later, there we have our cake. I'm going to take a toothpick. Turns out I don't have a toothpick, but I have a spaghetti noodle. Same thing, right? Sure. Poked it in, came out clean, there we go. Let your cake cool for 10 minutes, flip it onto a cooling rack. Let it cool a little longer. Add your cream cheese frosting, add lots of cream cheese frosting, I did. Who doesn't like cream cheese frosting? I coated that on there just like this. There we go. If I had some crushed walnuts left over, I probably would have chucked those on there for a little effect as well, but this is my first cake, so bear with me, I'm pretty excited about this. Let your cake cool completely, and then with a warm knife, slice into it. And let's see how my first cake turned out. Is it going to be the way that the recipe described? Is it going to be the way that I wanted it to turn out? Well, here it is, folks. Here is the moment of truth. Old Brother Cupboard's first ever baked cake, and you're here to witness it with me. And here we go. Take my little cake spatula that I had for like 10 years that I never thought I'd use. Lift out that piece of cake. And there we go. It's solid in the middle. It's light. It's fluffy. It's moist. Thank you guys for watching. Try this recipe. Share my videos and have a great day.